Hi guys, Gungeon Pit, and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. Now in the last episode, I left you guys at the doors to Dragonsreach, but then I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I made it back to here and spent the night chopping wood, just because we've only got 159 gold, and I'd like to try and have at least 2,000 at all times if I can, so that we can spend it on training and not waste up each level. So we've got 404 firewood. Let's get inside the Bannered Mare and sell it on. And then we'll get up to Dragonreach and continue with our original plan to speak to the Jarl. Okay, so let's get over to the innkeeper and sell all our wonderful firewood. Hello, I've got wood to sell.
I enjoy this work well enough, but honest gold for honest work.
Okay. So that's 404 firewood. Oh wait, and we've got 2,020 gold. Very good.
Just let me know.
So let's get on up to Dragonsreach and go speak to the Jarl. Right, so Dragonreach, here we come. Oh, we're rapidly running out of steam, which is not good. And there we go. Snail's pace. But we've arrived, so that's the main thing. So here we are inside Dragonsreach, so let's get up to the Jarl and tell him about the dragon attack. Oh crap, why's this elf got a sword?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
This, then?
Gonna send me, Riverwood's in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
I was told to give the message directly to the Jarl, so screw you, bitch.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
It's all right.
starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
Heh. Good night. Right.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
Dragon destroyed Helgen. Gerda's afraid Riverwood is next, and so am I, to be honest.
Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
That's going to be the first option. Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak, then a dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Well said, that man.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Yeah, you do that, Baldy.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take
Leather
this
armor?
as a small token of my esteem.
Thanks for nothing.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents,
Here we go.
perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, let's do that. You lead the way. Sit on the throne.
Farengar. I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project.
Dragon
Go
project?
ahead and fill him
Not
in
like
with
the sound of this.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Oh, perfect. Well, this guy sounds like he's reading from a script. What options do we have here? Right, alright. Where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh?
Yep.
No need for tedious hows and whys.
Nope.
I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Barrow.
Interesting, that's where we had to go for the Riverwood trader mission as well. So that's kind of handy.
Go to Bleak Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, right. Anything you can tell me about the Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near
Okay.
Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Okay, how do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my
Nope.
sources. Reliable sources.
Okay, how do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft.
If you say so.
To start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Of course you do. Okay, you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I sure will. Basically, it's a simple mission. We just have to go to Arcadia and hand over the frost salts. And once we do that, Arcadia will let us raid quite a lot of the ingredients that she actually has on sale that were marked as steel. She'll actually let us take them for free, so it's definitely worth doing. So, yeah.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Do you want me to kick your ass? Right, I think the rest of this is all to do with backstory. So for now, we'll get on with... I'm going to just use the arcane enchanter quickly, just to show you how to disenchant. Because if you remember, we have a couple of things we've picked up already, so we might as well disenchant them for now just to learn the spells. So let's learn this one first. Yes, as you can see, enchanting just by disenchanting, it's gone from almost a level. It's kind of cool.
Succeeded.
So we'll learn this one as well. And enchanting's gone up to 17. And we might as well, we're not going to use two-handed, so we might as well learn this one as well. That's helped us quite a lot. I mean, we've pretty much got the level bar to the halfway. And enchanting's now at 19. And basically all you do with enchanting is, first of all, you have to pick an item from your inventory, for example, the pickaxe. Then you choose the enchantment that you want to put on it. And then finally with the soul gem, you create the spell. But we haven't got anything at the moment, so we can't really do much with this. What I will do though is let's just check out that leather armour that we were given, just for coming from Riverwood to Whiterun, and see if it's actually better than what we're kitted out with right now. Because right now we have, where is it? Imperial light armour, which is at 27, and it's already been improved, and the leather armour is at 28, so it makes sense to equip that. And don't have anything else, do we? No. Alright, so how are we looking? Well, a little better, I guess. Now, before we get on with getting over to the companions, there's also a pretty cool feature that I just want to point out to you guys. And you probably know about it.
Father says I'm too young to train with
But this table here Oh, let's see what's in the chest first of all. Gold, sweet. Always good. Dagger. Just going to quickly see if there's any skill books hidden around this bookcase. I mean, sometimes there's skill books, and other times it'll actually open a mission that you can go off and do. And there's one that I want to find, which is called The Legend of Red Eagle, and that'll open up a mission to find a pretty decent sword. Your prince. It's folly, not skill book. This is kind of an improvement on Oblivion as well, because in Oblivion you had to actually take the book before you could actually learn the... Oh, there we go, we found one skill book. Oh, was that just me moving? I think that was just me sneaking. Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. This is a really good book to pick up. Because what it'll do is it'll mark quite a lot of interesting points on your map. So if we check the map now, world map that is, it's marked the ritual stone on there. Yeah, it's marked all the stones, all the skill stones or guardian stones on the map. So there you go. We now know where they are. It's just a case of getting to them, and we can activate them. So that's kind of worth it. And that's called an Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. Wife. Threat. Nothing. King. Right. Okay, that's enough for books for now. But this is what I wanted to show you. This map has quite a lot of forts and also towns marked on it. And all you have to do is, for example, this fort Hergstad, if you click on it and then go to your world map, it should be marked on the map now. Problem is I can't remember where it was. Should be a new point on the map. There it is. Fort Kragstad. So it's been marked on a map for us, and all you have to do, it takes a couple of minutes. But it's worth doing because there is an achievement actually on the Xbox to uncover 100 locations, and the easiest way to do that is obviously just doing quickly clicking on all these little flags. So bear with me a second while I do that. So let's check our map again. Yeah, as you can see, all these forts have now been marked for us, so at least we know roughly where they are if we have to go there. And that's that. I mean, it's simple. It's just lying there, and it's kind of useful. It doesn't take too long to unlock. We could try taking that sword, but what's the point? Iron Boots just lying around, so why not? So yeah. Actually, another good place to raid before we head off is here, because you can see there's garlic just lying there. It's a bit of a nightmare to get it though, but there's quite a lot of dried elves leaves which we need. Once we get to Markarth and start looking for juniper berries, we can make a fortified archery potion, which early on, until we start leveling up archery, is going to help us do more damage basically with the bow. And if we actually add some garlic into the mix, it'll actually regenerate our health at the same time, which is kind of useful. Potatoes, we know the guy at Pelagia Farm will pay us for. So I'm just raiding at the moment. Gold's good. If it's free, I'll take it. Is that wine? As long as it's not marked to steal. Mainly because if it's marked to steal, what will happen is, just like dragon attacks later on in the game, you'll be randomly set upon by some mercenaries who've been sent to teach you a lesson, and it gets kind of annoying, especially as you're a low level character, but even more so in legendary. So I don't really want to risk it at the moment, and I know it's a bit cowardly, but don't worry, as soon as we've got our character to be a bit more kick-ass, I'll take on everyone. Gold, I'll have the gold. Kind of weird that the gold we can take, but the clothes we can't. Anyway. Garlic, I think that is. Is that garlic? Yes. Of that. Of these. I think that's for ingredients. That's everything. So yeah, pretty decent place actually. 1 second. Because we can also raid down here for some more. Whoop, who's that?
Father says I'm too young to
Yes, yes. Very interesting.
I practice with my fists.
Nope, that's not. Skill book. Again, books are pretty useful. You can usually increase a whole level just by reading them if you find one that is actually useful. But I mean, if you go on the internet, you know there's quite a lot of sites that list where the best places to go are. Chest. There's some gold, thank you. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get over to the companions. So we can get hold of Vilkas's sword as quickly as possible. So, what we're heading over to Longboat. That's the companions' headquarters. But I don't think I'll have time to attempt this in this episode. So I'll do, guys. I'll call it here. Like I say, we're not really done much again, but do bear with me, honestly. Once we start leveling up, we can start taking on missions and get a bit of action going. And also in the next couple of episodes, I'm going to show you how to start raking in the cash by making potions, because the firewood option is the easiest for two reasons. One, it's quite a good earner. Is, like I said, I mean, 400 firewood normally takes about 30 minutes for just working through the animations, but it gives you 2,000 gold. And why that's better than making potions is you don't actually level up any skills. When you're making potions, you'll level up alchemy. When you sell the potions, you'll be leveling up speech, so you can actually miss the opportunity to train by basically going crazy with the old alchemy, churning out as many potions as you can. And also, to be fair, it takes the same amount of time, as you then have to travel between traders, because early on in the game, traders have between 500 and 750 gold. And some of the potions that I'm going to show you how to make, you can be making 200, 300, maybe 400 gold with each potion. So it takes quite a lot of travelling around between various cities to get the same amount of gold you could do just sit there chopping firewood. But anyway, lecture over. I'll leave it to you guys how you want to make your gold. And I'll see you on the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Take care and peace.